Tuesday morning.
Yeah, Tuesday morning.
And we are here with another podcast by Bunim and Mendel.
Exactly.
Named
the simple completion. No, the complete simpleton.
The complete simpleton.
Simple, exactly. Okay, recap.
All right. Yeah.
Recap. So we started off by saying what?
We're learning Torah Rosh Pei Beis. It's called Azamra Lelokai Bodi. And the first part of it was that Nachman talks about how every Jew needs to find all the good in someone else. And then when you already found something good, you already uplifted them from a complete kaf chova to kaf zchut.
Right. So this is even somebody who is a complete evil person, but there's something that you can find even good in him, or even just not totally bad, and you see this good. And you grow, and because of you seeing it without even telling him to grow.
Now that you already found something good in him, you need to keep finding more stuff good, good, and more and more and more. Now the second phase is that once you already understood how you need to help another Jew to be better without talking to him, just in your head, like thinking good thought about him and stuff to uplift him. Now you need to do it to yourself as well,
because you're also. So you do it to yourself. Look at yourself. Find the good things.
Find the good things, because you cannot really come into davening with like a gush, with the feeling of like gosh. So when you find one good thing in you, and you really like taking like joy from it and naches, and be like you're uplifting your spirit, you actually can come into the davening with a brain and be like,
And also another thing,
and we're all learning that
is where does the Yetzer Hara get you?
Right.
The evil inclination gets you when you're depressed.
He's trying to get you depressed.
And when you see only the bad things that you do, you don't see the good things, you become depressed about it. Instead, see something, even if you did everything wrong. Just find the thing, think about the thing that you did good today, and grow that, build that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mendel. And we're learning all of that from the pasuk in Tehillim, which says, "Ve'od me'at ve'en rasha ve'itbonanta al mekomo ve'eneno." So the breaking down of it is like a little bit more, and there is no rasha.
Yeah, no evil person.
Ve'itbonanta al mekomo ve'eneno, and you will look at his place that you looked at him before you did a start mouth, like a little bit more ve'od me'at, there a little bit more of goodness in him. And you'll look at him again and be like, "Oh wow,
that original evil person that was there, you won't find him anymore
because he's now less
higher
evil."
level. Yeah. Yep. And then a little more.
And now, he takes it to the next phase, and he said, and this is the on the same concept. Chinas is concept.
Yeah.
The same concept of a zamra
lelokai. In English, depending on how it's used, it could be different. It's like inyan.
Yeah.
But in this case,
it's on the same concept, the same inyan. Inyan is concept.
It could be, because it all depends. In English, it could change.
Let's focus on what we have here.
וזה
בחינת הזמרה ללוקאי בעודי. בעודי could be meaning with my Almighty, and it's also what we could take it into.
It means I will sing to my God
with my a little bit more.
With
my more. Daika. So basically, through that, of this a little bit more goodness that you're finding yourself, it becomes a zamra lelokai be'odi. With this little bit more, you're actually able to create songs, and everything, every good thing you're finding is like a note and a song and special songs and
you put notes together, the little piece of good, little piece of good.
And this is what we all
each note becomes like a music, like a song. Yeah. So this is how you make a song, is with a little bit more. Each little good thing you find makes a song.
So basically, it makes you happy, and through this happiness, you sending away the Yetzer Hara. You don't want to try to send away your depression. You want to try to bring in the good stuff, the happiness into you, and this automatically is going to take over.
This is a huge lesson for life in general, because even let's forget about religion a second. Okay, when you're talking about depression, and you're going to sit and people focus on, I'm depressed. How do I get rid of this depression? That's not how you get rid of depression, because what you're doing is you're focusing on the depression that you're trying to get rid of. Instead, focus on the happiness. Focus on the moments of joy. Bring that joy. Grow that joy. Don't worry about pushing away the just like darkness. With dark, you can't push away dark. You just make light.
It's almost, but not exactly like a bully. If you try to push him away and tell him and go and do and this and that, it's just gonna come back.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna try to smile at him and get him something, not it's like, you want to play a game with us, you need to pay. Not like that. You come to him, you're like, hey, I got 2 sandwiches today. kill them with kindness.
Yeah.
Basically, you're going to be able to take away the bulliness, the all energy for bullying by being happy and bringing
dispel
to it
darkness by creating light.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is where we're holding. Let's keep going.
Veda.
The next section of it, the next מהלך. ודע, שמי שיכול לעשות אלו הניגונים. You should know that whoever could do those kind of song from the goodness, דהיינו, ללקט הנקודות טובות שנמצא בכל אחד מישראל, to bring together, it's not like a song, it's not a selfish song, it's not your song. It's a song like it's coming in one Torah, in one mimer or whatever it is, however you call it, the part of singing about someone else and yourself. It's because it's not about me or about him. It's about, you need to get all those little dots from everybody together to create a nice song.
Just like a symphony.
So basically,
so, if you have one person and I'm playing notes, okay. Now you get 5 other people, and this one's going do, and this one's going ba ba ba.
I'll call you soon. I'm in the middle of
all of a sudden you have something that's orchestra, and they're complementing each other. Now you're getting a really beautiful song instead of just ding ding ding.
So, but now you need to have a conductor.
Yeah,
somebody who can bring it.
Correct.
And so you should know that whoever could do this nigunim, meaning to bring together all the good spark that you find in each one of you and me and him. Afilu be'poshe Israel, even if you are a poshe Israel, it means somebody who didn't put tefillin. And I'm not talking about kafta de lo'en manach. If they say if people in Israel are not putting tefillin, it says meforesh poshu Israel bagafam, right?
Yeah.
It's not. There's not a lot of ways of the Torah calls people poshim, like criminals.
Yeah. Criminals is better. I like that. I like that. Criminals is a lot more layman terms. Right, a criminal. Yeah. Right.
But it's not like, oh, you're a criminal, you're a danger to this environment. No, you're a criminal on your own body. You're criminating.
You're doing a harm to yourself.
Yes.
Just like legally, right? You're not allowed to do harm to yourself.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so whoever who could bring those dots and everybody,
this is the one. Yeah, he's the one who can stand before the pulpit and lead the prayers.
Why?
Only such a person.
He's called the accent came on. Shliach tzibur.
It's called what
because whoever is going and davening in front of like leading the congregation, he is a messenger, a proxy, as they like to say, of the. No, now everybody talks about proxy, the Iran proxies. It's a
proxy war, right? Right. So the Chazan goes to the Amud. He's doing a proxy war on behalf of everybody.
So basically, on the serious note, he is the proxy of the congregation, and it's not only the congregation; it's the tzibur. Right. It's the population.
Yeah.
וצריך שיהיה נשלח מכל הציבור. And it needs to be sent from the entire community or population in the area. So only a person who could actually think about the good stuff, he ignores all the bad things that people do around, and he focuses about like, you know what? This guy came this morning to shul with a big smile. He made my day.
By the way, you should know this past Shabbos I went to the Amud.
Yeah.
And I thought about this right before I went to the Amud. I thought about this, and I said in my mind,
I love them all.
In my mind, in my heart, I love every single person, every Jew that walks into this shul or anywhere in the world.
It's more than
I
actually,
and they're good and they're wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. Thought about how good they are, and I thought about this. I remembered this, and I said, "Let me wait a second.
Wow.
I'm going to the Amud.
Amazing.
Let me think about this thing for a second.
That's amazing.
Listen, each person has a level. I'm sure But it's a
practical
thing. Also it's a practical thing. He's not saying like this is like some abstract. He means literally stop a second, think in your physical brain.
וצריך שיהיה נשלח מכל הציבור, and it needs to be sent from the entire ציבור. דהיינו שצריך שיקבץ כל נקודה טובה שנמצא בכל אחד מהמתפללים. You basically, to create a crown, you don't go in one ditch and filling up, I found here like 5 stones, I'm making a crown.
Crown out of this stone.
No. You go, you pick up one little nice stone here, one little nice stone here, a piece of metal from here, you know, a little ruby from there. And then you put them all together to a perfect thing. We each one have good stuff about us and bad stuff about us. But a guy who have the art to take these little stones from each one of us, each good thing, and bring them together, he is the true Baal Tefillah.
Yeah. And we know by the rabbis also, what was their thing? It was, the whole thing was I mean, in a practical sense, and not just, I see the good in somebody. They would bring out, for example, one person is a good Baal Tefillah. They would encourage him, go be it right. Another person was, it's what's it called? If you would hear him, the glass would break. Okay, so don't focus on that. But he's a very good organizer. What you organize for the children's rallies, do this and to bring out from, if you can see the good in each person, you can grow it. You can actually, this is a real leader. Yeah.
וכל הנקודות טובות יהיו נכללים בו. And all the good dots and stuff and sparks will be included in this one tefillah. והוא יעמוד ויתפלל עם כל הטוב הזה. And he will stand and daven with all of that goodness and be like, whoa! וזהו שליח ציבור. And this is about tefillah. Sorry, a proxy of the ציבור. וצריך שיהיה בו בחינה גבוה כזו. And it needs to be a very, very high, this is different.
Level. This is like a level, see? So that's like, it depends on the thing.
שעל ידי זה יהיו כל הנקודות תאבים אליו. Because through that, all those good things are going to be going out of their thing to go into this pipe, to go up into the davening.
Right. So when when he has these good thoughts, he has to have it for everybody, because during the time that he's doing the davening of the chazan, it's just him. So he has to be including everybody's tefillah. Everybody's counting on you to include their tefillah, their davening to go up. Yeah.
ויהיו נכללים בו, and it will be included in this שליח ציבור. ומי שיכול לעשות ניגונים הנ"ל, and whoever can make these ניגונים, דהיינו שיכול לדון את כל האדם לכף זכות, that he could actually do a better judgment on every person. אפילו את הקלים והרשעים. Even the, like the
it means the lightweights.
The lightweights, yeah.
But it means the people who are they're so far a little bit empty of a lot of things.
כי משתדל לחפש ולבקש למצוא בכולם נקודות טובות, כנ"ל. Because he's looking and searching to find in everybody, even those, those lame people in the back or chit-chatting.
Or even the people who are especially disruptive even.
Yeah.
Even in Russia.
שעל ידי זה נעשים ניגונים כנ"ל. זה הצדיק שאוחז במדרגה זאת, הוא יכול להיות חזן או שליח ציבור. Whoever is a tzaddik who is holding in this madrega of like bringing everybody together not because they are a community or because they are from the same Chassidus or from the same, he can bring everybody, even the people who are not belonging here. He can see the goodness and how they could belong and how they could, how to find the goodness in them. He's a real guy that could actually make this nigunim, and he could be the Baal Tefillah, the Chazan, and the Shliach Tzibur. דהיינו להתפלל לפני עמוד, and he should daven before the עמוד. כי הוא, יש בו בחינה זו, because he had this בחינה. הצריכה להשליח ציבור ההגון באמת. Because he have the Indian, the concept of being a real
messenger,
a real agun.
He's a real proper.
Decent, proper.
He's a proper,
שצריך שיהיה בו בחינה, שיהיו כל הנקודות טובות תאבים אליו, ויהיו נכללים בו כנ"ל. Because you want this guy that all the goodness and people will want to, the goodness itself, not the people, going to want to be like,
they're going to become included in,
we want to be in there.
Included in his davening,
ויהיו נכללים בו כנ"ל, and it will be part of him, as you said. כי הוא יכול לקבץ כל הנקודות טובות שנמצא בכל אחד מישראל, אפילו בפושעי ישראל כנ"ל. Because he can bring all the good stuff in Am Yisrael, even in the Poshim Amish.
So a special message to anybody who's about tefillah. A lot of times about tefillah gets very caught up in his voice, which by the way, it's a good thing about tefillah should have because that's how you want to be able to get everybody to draw people in also. They should feel part of it. But remember, if you're going up there and you're thinking, oh, this one is an idiot, that one's a what's it called, this is not a good way to go to be about tefillah. So I'm not saying don't go be about tefillah. What I'm saying is go be about tefillah.
And just
but before you get up there, just take a second to think, you know what, every person in here. Look at all these people. First of all, they came to shul.
Find
Right there's a wonderful thing. They came to shul to daven.
If you
They're all coming to daven to Hashem. They're wonderful people.
Listen, if you think about someone who is an idiot, it's a possibility that he is. But there is something in him that you could appreciate that he's not an idiot.
But he's not a good idiot.
Possibly. But my point is that somebody could be, like not the smartest book in the store, but I promise you, if you have a conversation, a decent, honest conversation with him, you're going to find stuff that you're going to appreciate and want to take from him.
I mean, this is a big lesson in everything, because it's not just about in good and bad in terms of mitzvahs or whatever.
Right.
It's also, like you're saying, with a conversation. Somebody who's not, but anybody in the world who's not smart in one way, you'll find there's something else that he's smarter than you at also. In other words, if you take it out of the box of what you think smart,
it's probably also a say in English, but in Hebrew we have a say, גם תרנגול עיוור בסוף ימצא גרגר. Even a blind rooster will eventually find, when he was pecking, he will find a seed.
Yeah.
So, he's blind.
But he's a rooster.
But he knows how to search for food.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if the guy is perfect on this one or in this one. You're going to find something this guy's geschmack. Even if he goes under your skin just because.
Right. You'll find it. So that's what you got to do. You got to find it. And that was episode 9.
You don't want to finish one more part?
No, we're going to sum it all up and wrap this part up in episode 10.
All right.
Great, wonderful day, everybody. And we wish peace and safety to the Toshavei Haaretz, the people in Israel, the soldiers of Israel should be safe, and Hashem should be pada b'shalom. He should redeem everybody in a peaceful way, that nobody else should have to get hurt in the world.
Yesterday it was nine soldiers. It was a lot of people got injured in a real big bomb went on. I think it was our staff who went on. It was supposed to be for the tunnel, and let's hope everybody is doing all right. So this
what do you call it? And the people who are still prisoners, etc. Everybody should be good. Mashiach should come now, and we should build. The Western Wall should become people should in the whole world will know what it is, the Western Wall too, with the Beis HaMikdash, the third Beis HaMikdash in Yerushalayim immediately. Have an amazing day.
Amen.